iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.
You know when you're like a kid and it's like Saturday morning and you're sitting in front of the TV and it's just like Looney Tunes on and you're eating your cereal? Like, imagine that. But like it's also got Leslie Kritzer. And it's a musical. Like all these things that like give you comfort and like bring you back to your happy place, like that stuff, it's at the St. James. That's what I'd say. I mean, that tells you nothing about the plot or the characters, but like that's the emotion, you know?
It feels like, and it's a British, funny comedy with a lot of improvisation that may feel like it's not planned. So some of it's planned, some of it's not. And it's just all over the place. I mean, it's so fun. And it really, anybody can come see it. Like, kids can see it.
Yeah.
Adults can see it. It's great.
Reaches all ages.
So fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm so proud to be part of this beautiful show with all these amazing people. Audiences are going to flip when they see this. We are a show where you leave your troubles at the door, leave your life at the door, come in, just sit back and have a good time. Laugh, sing along. You're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Being with these clowns in a room is lots and lots of laughter. A lot of me asking them to please settle down. They're all very, very friendly with each other, and they have such a good time. It's a blast, actually, and I can't wait for people to see all of their antics. It's really, really good.
It's one of those kind of moments where there's I'm a big nerd. It's one of those Avengers kind of casts.
No.
Yeah, it's one of those Marvel Avengers kind of casts. Like, you go and get like the coolest people and put them all together. Usually, no disrespect to other Broadway shows, but usually what happens is they get like one superhero and surround them with like other cool people with powers, but like everybody in the room is like the best of the best. And so like you can't come in with an ego, because everybody can go, please, my resume is just as big or better than yours. So you just everybody just has a good time just enjoying being around each other. And the sad part is we make each other laugh more when rehearsal than we do actually from the show. So building the show is really, really fun to get to do it with these folks.
I agree with you, James.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm excited.
Yes.
We're just starting the process, and it's been so much fun already. I cannot wait to like get on stage and have audiences to play off of. I mean, I think that's one of the fun things about comedy is that the audience is a character. In this case, just over 1,700 characters. So, yeah, I just can't wait.
Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, this is a production that came over from the Kennedy Center. Ethan and I are 2 of 3 new principals, and I have felt nothing but welcomed and embraced and encouraged. And I'm very familiar with the source material. I've watched the film Monty Python's Holy Grail maybe certainly more than most comedies. And I love musical theater. I had a couple very brief stints, but was hoping to do more. And so to do a Monty Python musical, you couldn't think of a better show to ask me to do. And then you add on top of that, it's with the best, most talented people possible. It's a true dream job.
We're actually doing it. It's actually happening.
Apparently it's happening.
We kind of, it still hasn't fully hit me.
No.
It's amazing.
It's very surreal. I mean, I think when you do a show like this, we were just enjoying 10 days of doing this in DC, right? And if that had been it would have been like, wow, what an amazing gift. And now we're doing it here. And it's just like, okay, this is very real and very amazing. So it's just, everything is just kind of a cake on top of a cake on top of a cake at this point.
And we get to do a huge comedy, which I think a lot of us, we've done all different kinds of work. I just finished a very dramatic play. You did Hamilton, serious. I mean, some fun, but serious. And now we get to do a part of us that we really love to do, which is comedy, and bring that to New York. And it's big. It's a big show. So, and I think New York needs it right now.
I think the actors are exquisite, and they just completely grab this material and take it to a new level. And it's sort of a tour de force comedically of what they accomplish. I just think clowning is really hard. It always looks like, they're just a bunch of funny people. It's really difficult, and the the equation, getting that equation right of how hard they work to get the jokes and get the landing, get the focus, and we all work on that together. It's really difficult, but I think it'll look as if it's just a bunch of rowdy people running around the stage, which is great. But it's really good, and I'm excited for people to see that kind of virtuosic performance. Comics are amazing, and this is going to be really comics at the highest level.
Broadway is a very special place.
He's about to sing.
And I think it's going to be wonderful. I love dumb comedy more than anything, and I think that dumb comedy can really be cutting and incisive and can be critical of things while also just being a joyous good time. And so I am really, really excited for audiences to just like come into the theater, have a blast, laugh their asses off. Can I say that? Yeah, I said it. And then also like have these little moments of being like, oh, I can see what they're going for here or something like that. I don't know. That's what I find so amazing about Monty Python, and that's what I've been having a joy seeing in the rehearsal room for Spamalot. So I'm excited about that.
Ethan's answer inspired something in me.
And Taran's answer just now inspired something in me. Sorry, go on.
And then that, in turn, took away my inspiration. So next question.
Dang.
No. I think about the times in my life where I've laughed the hardest, like truly the hardest.
Yeah.
And it has never been at like insightful, witty, informed, political satire. It's always like my friend tripping down the stairs, or like, you know what I mean? Or like, or some sort of stupid, absurd potty humor thing. Like it, and that sort of joyous friendship laughter is what's at the heart of this musical.
Everybody has a moment. Jimmy Smagula's insane. Michael Urie's really, really funny. He has this cry that kills me every time. Nick Walker's a horrible person, and
Taran
is so on point.
Yeah, he ignites in a way that is like arresting. Like you can't really be in a scene with him and expect any moment to breathe.
No. You have to be ready. You have to be ready.
Yeah, he's on
for those
fire.
That know, Chris Fitzgerald, comic genius. I'm having a great time.
The two of us are ultimately the funniest.
We're actually the funniest people in the room.
Also the best looking.
We're also definitely the best looking.
Yeah.
Michael Urie makes me
the
laugh
person who makes
so
me laugh
hard.
the hardest in the room has got to be Jimmy Smagula. It's hard to. That's a tough question because everyone is so funny. Like I could easily say Leslie Kritzer makes me laugh the most, but then again, Christopher Fitzgerald makes me laugh the most. Also, James Monroe Iglehart makes me laugh.
Nick Walker.
Nick Walker makes me laugh. Ethan Slater makes me laugh a lot.
Slater.
You know who makes me laugh a lot? Taran Killam.
And the ensemble too, actually.
Everyone's funny.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we
funny.
have a band of really, you called them comedic assassins.
Yeah, they're
earlier.
comedy assassins.
Comedy assassins.
Josh Rhodes, our director. He's funny.
hilarious.
It's a really
John Bell, our music director,
he's
always
funny.
makes us laugh.
The cutest.
The cutest.
I mean, the cutest. Maybe not the best looking.
That's true. We're the cutest.
We
in
have the
cast.
most charm.
We have the most charm.
Right?
Yes. We are the teddy bears of the group. We're the ones that,
We're the old men.
We're the old guys. We're the ones with the moms with kids who are going to be like, oh my God, Chris Fitzgerald and James Iglehart. They're going to be so happy. Yeah.
What drew me directing to Spamalot is it's so damn good. When Jeffrey Finn called me and said, how do you feel about Spamalot? And I was like, oh my God, I love it. It's one of the greatest things ever written. And getting back into the room and actually directing it, I was so taken by how perfectly it's written. The script is just meticulous and amazing. It just delivers so many jokes and so much heart. That's the other thing about Spamalot that makes it so wonderful is not only do you laugh, but it has brilliant heart and it has such good tunes. And because I'm a director choreographer, I mean, I love choreographing these songs. It's just it's really a huge pleasure.
We were talking about something in rehearsal about like, do we think that they knew while creating this particular movie that Monty Python as a group like knew how much of a social critique they were creating?
Mm-hmm.
And I think the answer that I actually think you said was that it's 6 people coming from different points of view with different like kinds of humor, and they're all creating something that's really beautiful that has both the high and the low, but like you can see their thesis in a bunch of things while still doing, the Knights Who Say Ni.
Yes.
And I think that's like really beautiful.
That's balance.
That's balance.
That's balance.
But
that's
it's all
yin yang.
dumb.
That's light side, dark side. That's what life's all about.
That's what life's all about,
Spamalot,
baby.
An absurd musical about life.
If you know the movie, if you know the musical, it's going to be like a warm hug. But we're also doing this for a new generation. This is not your grandma's Spamalot, but your grandma would love it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what your grandma likes.
Depending
but
on who your grandma is.
Yeah, if your grandma's, I don't know.
Some people don't enjoy Broadway shows.
That's true. But
I don't know those people, but some people don't.
We are making something that is affectionate, that is historic, and that is new. We are embracing everything that worked from before, and we're coming up with all this new stuff.
Yeah, we've brought it into 2023, so that's very important. It is, it's certainly it's a more contemporary Spamalot without reinventing the wheel. We've kind of just shined it up and made it kind of brand new.
What makes you look on the bright side of life?
Honestly, this is going to sound cliche, but my wife, my kids, and my cats.
Oh gosh, what makes me look on the bright side of my life is my husband. He definitely gives that to me. And also chocolate cake makes me look at the bright side of life.
My wife, my children, and James's cats.
Yes. Well played.
What makes you look on the bright side of life, Michael Urie?
Oh my gosh, it's people. I believe in the spirit of people. Whether there's a war or a pandemic or a fraught election, people come together, and love keeps us going, keeps us alive. We always have each other, no matter
Oh my God,
what,
that's so incredible. You're right.
whatever horrible
It's people
crap.
and it's love.
My wife.
Aww.
It's true. It's my baby.
My children, my daughters, they're my reason for living. And Candy.
This is the first thing that came into my mind. My poodle. I love her. She's just happy no matter what, especially when she wants something.
Not to make it about us and the show, but this is the perfect thing to step away from the plight of the world, from the troubles of your life. Step into the St. James Theater, leave that stuff on 44th Street, and come laugh and sing with us.
And aren't we so lucky to be in a musical comedy?
Yes.
It's a comedy. It's so fun. I love making people laugh. I love hearing thousands of people laugh. It is such a gift and it's such a privilege.
What makes me look on the bright side of life? I'm gonna steal yours. My son is amazing, and just like a bright joy. And then I would say also to steal from yours, like a nice roasted butternut squash. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite nighttime snack is Van Leeuwen ice cream. It's so good.
You know what I like?
What do you like?
My-
What do you like for a nighttime snack?
And this is weird, but I have this, it's not a spoon, it's not a knife.
Spork.
It's not a spork, it's like a butter, you use butter. It's a little, anyway.
I can't wait to see this instrument.
I use this instrument that's not a spoon and it's not a knife. I use it to eat Nutella right out of the jar.
My
James,
nighttime.
what's your nighttime snack?
If my wife is really sweet, she makes this amazing chocolate cream pie that is low sugar because I'm a diabetic, but it's very dark chocolate, so it's really decadent and just so awesome. And that is my late night. That's my late night snack. That's my favorite one.
I enjoy a scoop of ice cream. I love ice cream. I could eat ice cream all day, every day.
What about if you want a savory snack?
Savory snack? I don't really want a savory snack. I want ice cream. I want sugar. I want sweet.
For me, if I need a snack at the end of the day and I need something savory, I go to Spam. Spam.
My favorite snack of all time
Yeah.
is nachos.
Yeah. It can't be beat because it's all snacks in one.
And it's been my favorite food for.
Yeah, it's my wife's favorite food.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
I'm
it
going to
already.
use that in the show.
Yeah, we love Spam.
We love Spam.
I just remember they're a sponsor of the show. Spam is delicious for an end of the night snack.
When I'm hungry late at night, I just crack open a Spam.
Just
Is it
pull
a Spam?
that a Spam.
Is Spam plural for
no,
Spam?
I think it's 1 Spam, 2 Spam, 3 Spam, right? It's not Spams, 2 Spams.
I open a Spam.
Cookies.
I should say I'm changing my taste buds. I'm going for a lot of like Detroit-style square pizza, like a square, thicker, rectangular pizza. And there's a place on 23rd called Lions, Tigers, and Squares.
Oh my.
Detroit-style pizza. Would recommend.
Go over there and get those 6 cans of Spams.
Yeah, no, it's not Spams.
No, you wouldn't say Spams.
You'd
Those
say
6
Spam.
Spams.
Spam is the plural
Yeah,
of Spam.
Spam is the plural Spam.
Like-
1 mice, 1 mouse, 2 mice, 1 Spam, 2 Spam.
Like moose.
Like moose. 2 moose, 3 moose, 4 Spam.
My favorite late night snack that I feast on is my own anxiety.
My favorite nighttime snack, get in a time machine, go back to 2013. There's a restaurant called 7A. It was on 7th and A. It's a great place. They have French toast there. It is the best French toast in the city. No longer exists because the world is cruel.
I mean,
Well, if that's
late
the case,
night,
well,
late
if that's
night.
the case, then,
I'm gobbling
then brother,
that. Yeah.
We must go to the same supplier.
We do. I
'Cause
think yeah.
I'm usually on that too.
This is Jimmy Smagula here for Spamalot.
And this is Michael Urie.
And we are
Spam.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.